Hello! So your first painting is going to be a small piece of fruit. And I want you to set it on something so that it's on a little bit of ground. And you're going to be using a viewfinder. Now, the way a viewfinder works is it's a little hole that you look through to see your subject. You're going to sketch your subject, and then you're done with the viewfinder, and then you're going to paint it while looking at it. We're doing a small piece of fruit because it's a little easier to do a simple round shape. What I want you looking for is the light areas, the medium tones, and the dark areas. When I'm looking into the screen right now from above, the darkest area is looking like it's over here, and actually I have a nice shadow here from where my eye is. When I hold the viewfinder up, you're not going to be seeing the exact view I have. Maybe I can take a picture of it. But I'm going to go ahead and run through this pretty quickly. So I hold the viewfinder with one hand so that I'm looking through here. My board in front of me that I just realized I didn't mark the edges. This is a 6 by 6 inch board, so you're going to mark 3 by 3 all the way around it. These are as if I was doing a grid, a really basic grid. They help me see where things are. So I'm looking at my little clementine. Sorry, I'm just enjoying myself. And I'm gonna draw it as big as I can in this space, and I also want to see you know what, I need to tape this down. No, I'll give you tape for yours too. It's that thing that I always forget because this is moving, right? Because I'm drawing it and I've got this hand busy holding the viewfinder. So, okay, let's do that again. So my orange, when I look at a round shape, I can almost see angles around the edges, like a stop sign, like an octagon. So I'm not trying to draw it just super round. And then I'm going to look at it and see where the dark areas are and where that sweet little thingy is. And my little thingy from my eye thingy, what do we call it? What is that? Like where the stem would have been? Is right here on the top part. And then there's these little facets where all the yummy sections of the clementine are that I can see. And then I've got the board back here in a corner of the board there that's disappearing just below my midway mark there. And my shadow to my eye comes this way, and it comes this way. There, so that's my sketch of this little orange. And now I pull out my paint box. Oops, and I moved my orange. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna shuffle over just a little so you can see better. Now, in the last video, we talked about the color wheel. This is gonna be using those experiences, and this is kind of a prep. I love to have you paint from reality because it's different than painting from looking at a photo where most of the decisions have already been made for you. You need to make your own decisions on this one. Okay, so I'm going to be making my paint strokes on my black, looking at where my colors are working the best. So up here on top, I've got my orange, and I'm going to leave a little bit of black, and you can kind of see it looks a little greenish with some of those. My darkest area, I might pull some of this purple over because, oh, that's a good color. So that's kind of around in here, maybe a little. This almost seems bluer on this side. So let's grab some of that gray-y blue. Get that in there. I want some of that orange again. Part of the thing about brush strokes is you want your brush strokes to go in the shape of the item you're looking at. I am looking at an orange and it's round, so my strokes need to stroke around the shape of the object. Oh, and there I just flipped my brush over too because I had some extra paint on the back. Now right now, my mess that I'm making here is really wet, so I'm going to actually jump to my background and kind of mix a color that would be like a brownish gray that I think is going to match the color of the panel that I've got my piece sitting on, so that I can paint that around here. So I'm going to do one big yummy stroke there, and this is a little bit showing over here. Get some of that in there.